Hi, thanks so much for tuning in. My name is Leslie Matos, and this is my channel where I share about birth, faith, and family. So today I'll be continuing my second trimester update with what's going on with mom, what I've been going through, what symptoms you can expect during this time between 23rd and 28th week, and some recommendations about things that I've used that have really helped me. So if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Would love to hear from you, and we're gonna dive right in. Okay, so first off, one of the things that I think I mentioned in my last video was that during this time, you could be starting to develop some irritation to your skin. An itchy belly because baby is growing and stretching, the linea nigra, which is the dark line that forms down from about here all the way down past your belly button, like straight down. Stretch marks, I talked about, trying to avoid those and doing some things, so I have an update for you guys on that. But these are really common things that happen during this time. And so, itchy skin, number one recommendation: do not scratch, do not scratch, do not scratch. Whatever you do, don't scratch. Lotion up. That is my recommendation. That is what has worked for me. Now, I mentioned in one of my past videos that skin was one of the things that I was really working on. I had a couple stretch marks that came out on my belly during my first pregnancy with Jeremiah, and I was really looking to just make sure that those didn't grow or spread or anything like that. So I have found the thing that has helped me. Now, I did tell you guys that I was using Mama Natural belly butter, I think. But I have since switched over to Sea of Galilee's product. Now, this is their foot stick, guys. This is for hydrating your feet. But this is great on your skin, great on your belly, super hydrating. None of my stretch marks have grown. If anything, to me, they look like they faded. To me, they look like you can't really see the appearance of them. But I am telling you, I like this stuff. I use it every time I get out of the shower. I just put this stuff on my belly. I've had no new stretch marks. And I plan on using this through my third trimester, which I know is when most of the growing happens. But this has been great. Also, whenever I feel itchy, I put this stuff on too, just to I use this as my lotion for my belly, and it's been great. I mean, look, I'm pretty sure this is I've only been using this for the past month, and it's almost done. I'm almost done. So it's got a good life. I mean, it's been a month and I still have about a third left, and I've got another one on deck right after. So if you want this, I will go ahead and link it down below so that you guys can get this. I have found it really helpful. So that's one. Skin. It's just been really, really big. Also, I happened to break out this week, but for the most part, I've been okay. But this week I had 2 pop up, and that stuff happens too. Second, swelling of your feet, also really common during this time. What I would recommend: elevating them. Keep your feet up and make sure you're staying hydrated. But yes, elevate your feet. Elevate whenever you can. If you're sitting in front of the TV, put your feet up. If you're sitting at the couch, put your feet up. If you're sitting at the office, get a little footstool, put your feet up whenever you can. That will help with that. Also, really during this time, I had my glucose challenge test. For gestational diabetes. That is something that normally happens between 26 to 28 weeks of being pregnant. And so I have a whole nother video coming out on that. So tune in for that, because that video is coming out later this week, so that you guys can see everything there is to know about that test based on research that I've done and my own experience taking it and all that fun stuff. So that'll be exciting. More on that to come. Also really common during this time: gas, constipation, hemorrhoids. These are things that start to happen during this time. These are your common symptoms that people have. If you don't have them, that is so great. I'm so happy for you. If you do, what I recommend, what really helps, what the professionals recommend, is just continue to eat well, to exercise, try to get as much fiber into your system as you can to kind of help with that, and stay hydrated. Stay hydrated, fiber. I mean, those are my 2 recommendations: water and fiber in your diet as best you can. Also during this time, very common is increase in vaginal discharge and maybe even leaky breasts. Like I mentioned in my last video, now baby's got that adrenal glands producing that hormone telling your body to start getting ready for lactation, and so that could start happening too. So just anticipate that is a possibility. Also, as I mentioned, baby's now starting to put on some fat, so are you. That's okay, it's a part of pregnancy. I just hope that you learn to embrace your pregnant body, because you are carrying life, and so it does change and it does grow, but there are ways to maintain and stay healthy, and there's nothing wrong if you are the person that wants to do that. If you are the person that, like, I wanna stay fit, I wanna be able to bounce back to my pre-baby body after baby, what can I do to prepare? There are so many pregnancy workouts that you could try out on YouTube. There's so many programs that you could try. I'm in the middle of trying one. I don't want to talk about it yet until I can recommend it and say that I've actually gotten some results or something. So more to come on that front as well. Another common symptom is restless leg syndrome. What I recommend for this, for me, with my first, I haven't experienced it with my second pregnancy, thank you Lord, but with my first pregnancy I did experience a little bit of it. Now, on top of praying for it, praying about it, also one of the things that medical professionals recommend is cutting down on caffeine, and also iron supplements if you're taking them. Those can cause restless leg syndrome. Also, you can try compression stockings. So during my first pregnancy, I tried compression stockings. I wasn't having any caffeine or taking any iron supplements. So interesting, because during this pregnancy, I have had some caffeine and I am on iron supplements. So, and I haven't had it. So do with that what you will. Another common thing is more difficulty sleeping. So I've got the best recommendation for you guys. I brought my friend here. This is my pregnancy pillow. I love my pregnancy pillow. I use my pregnancy pillow even when I'm not pregnant. Since I got it, I have been using it. I bought it before I got pregnant with Jeremiah. And even when I got pregnant with baby girl, like even before I was pregnant with her, I was still using it. I love this thing. It is like as big as me. And it's just absolutely so comfortable. So this has been like amazing to my sleep. It's been so great. If you are struggling with sleeping and you don't have a pillow like this one, what I recommend is putting an extra pillow in between your legs and laying on your left side. The reason I recommend laying on your left side is because it's not where your stomach is, and baby's not putting pressure on your stomach, which can cause some pain and uncomfortableness. So leaning on your left side. Also better if you have been suffering acid reflux or anything like that, just sleep on your left side. So that's my recommendation for that. Also, you may start feeling Braxton Hicks contractions. Now, I've had some Braxton Hicks contractions, but they've been pretty minor, and like if I drink some water and walk around, or just after some time, they go ahead and just pass. So there's that, but that just means body's getting ready to do what it knows how to do, and so that's all good, all good. Just also make sure to just, again, stay hydrated and stay relaxed, because you don't want contractions brought on because of that, because of tension or because of dehydration. We kind of want to keep those at a minimum, so just make sure you got your water nearby all the time. I'm gonna take a little sip, because I've been going almost 10 minutes and I'm actually really thirsty. Okay, I'm gonna try to wrap this up in the next couple seconds. The last thing I wanted to share with you guys is that one of the things that also may happen, actually, so one of the things that also may happen is that as you're preparing for baby's arrival, you're entering third trimester, you're planning your baby shower, and the shopping, the registry, the nursery, all that stuff that you're prepping. Just want to make sure that, just also to remind you to also prepare for the labor and all the choices that you have to make leading up to that. I will have another video out this week about those choices. And so I hope that that helps. And I hope that you get to, as you enter the third trimester, feel confident about or if you haven't had a chance to start thinking about what kind of choices, what kind of birth experience you're looking for and what you're looking to do, and get some knowledge on that. I'm hoping that my next video will help with that. So that being said, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get alerted next time I come out with a video. And if there's any other symptoms that you've been experiencing during your second trimester and you'd like to hear more about them, or you have questions about them, or you just want to let me know, please leave those down in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Thanks so much for tuning in. God bless you, and I hope you have I hope you are enjoying your pregnancy to the fullest. I hope your second trimester is everything that you imagined and more. Okay, take care. See you in the next one. Bye.